All right, what up? This is Jarrett.
This is Kills.
Back at it again with another episode of Bikini Bottom Banter. We got a banger this week.
A banger.
Two of them, back to back. Woo. As seen on TV and Can You Spare a Dime? Yeah, every time I hear that, I think about, the song Money, Money, Money?
Yeah.
Brother, can you spare me a dime? For the love of money. All right.
Oh my God.
That's an oldie for you kids out there.
Man, classic.
So, all right, in this episode, and we're gonna pick this also, but the Krusty Krab is filming a TV commercial under Squidward's management at first. Then Mr. Krabs gets an eye on what the budget is and is like, "Hold my phone. Let me just come in here and delegate and just make sure that, everything stays according to budget. Get rid of everyone." I'm like,
bro, because who set that up if he didn't know what was going on?
Exactly. It was Squidward. Because he was over here with his little hat and everything. They built a second Krusty Krab. It was crazy.
Yeah, they should know Krabs by now.
Right. And the thing is the deal was, and I had to write this down, he got a sweet deal on the time slot. 3:28 a.m. for a 60-second ad.
Man, I wonder how much it cost.
Oh, man. 3:28 a.m.? That's when infomercials play.
I was about to say, that's what I have, yeah. Infomercials, definitely 3:28.
3:28 a.m.
I'm up watching them. I used to be up watching the infomercials and
not on
the other channels.
Yeah, I'll just put it this way: infomercials that played on Spike and Comedy Central, with maybe a Hawaiian beat.
Oh.
Anyway.
Yeah, you're crazy.
No, but even the normal infomercials where it's like a blender or whatever, or like an exercise thing,
yeah.
Nobody's up watching this. That's the whole point of infomercials.
That joke costs him $50.
If that.
If that.
If that. Because he probably... So, Pearl is in it, and so Squidward. Squidward was most likely paid his regular salary. SpongeBob, same thing. Pearl, he was probably like...
He didn't even pay SpongeBob. You know he ain't
pay
SpongeBob.
He didn't pay Pearl. He probably was like, "I'll buy you a new pair of shoes someday. Come in.
Someday.
Someday. Or you're going to be famous, so star." And it's like, all right.
Yeah, he ain't paying none of them.
Boom Mike was in the shot. They paid for the editing.
Out of focus.
For real. Out of focus in multiple things.
Bad acting.
What's a Krabby Patty? Oh, man. Terrible commercial. And SpongeBob gets the impression because he was shown a really huge close-up where he's cooking on the grill, and then you briefly see his hat. That
in the background, yeah.
Right, that everybody has seen this. So he's walking in, and the old guy is like, "Oh, I saw you on TV. It was actually a cereal box." He goes into work, and he lets it go to his head, and his interactions at work pretty much follow suit, and that is the premise. So, Keels,
yes,
this is a tough one. What was your favorite joke? I have a handful.
Oh man, come on, bro, striped sweater.
Well, that's my meme-worthy.
That's my favorite joke as
Favorite
well.
joke too. The best time to wear
a striped sweater is all the time.
Well, with the collar,
turn on neck.
That's the guy. The crazy thing is, the dude literally says, "It was your idea to eat here."
Yeah, yo, he was fed up.
He was pissed. He said, "Ooh, man, favorite joke." Okay, for sure, it was the entire Krusty Krab commercial, just because of how bad it was.
Yeah,
and also it's theoretically a minute and 30 seconds, but. Whatever, but it's just so Squidward with the little cheerleader wig and just the bad. That entire commercial was just hilarious. But yeah, and then as mentioned, meme worthy. Is that your meme worthy also?
Definitely.
Okay, we were debating too because him snapping is also another meme worthy.
Him snapping, backing out of the door.
Yep,
but. Yeah, striped sweater is, you can't beat that.
Takes the cake.
Yeah.
Now, the only reason why I didn't get into detail is because I would change something. So, Sponge SpongeBob obviously lets a lot of this go to his head, and he interacts with the customers. You know, I will say shout out to the one dude who's like, "Who am I making? He's supposed to be signing an autograph. Who am I making it out to? To my tail fin," which is a polite way of saying, which I'm going to use more often, of kiss my ass. And I'm like,
Basically.
yep. And I would change the transition from him thinking, oh, it's a musical, because the two fish go into the bathroom. They're talking about, what was the name of the...
I didn't get the artist's name, but I got...
He was a talk show host.
Flounder.
Flounder. Yeah.
Flounderman.
Flounderman. Oh, did you see... Oh, yeah. Did you see Flounderman last night?
Oh, like Letterman?
Exactly. So I see what they did there. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
But him singing, and right as he's cleaning the bathroom, it's like, oh, you know, like, how do you go from acting to singing? I feel like that could have been a better transition of like, oh, did you see that boxer or whatever or something? Like, his vocals, like, his voice isn't in, you know, it belongs to singing. Something like that, instead of him just, oh, two people in a bathroom, they're talking about me naturally. Like, SpongeBob really let it all go to his head.
Literally. And he wasn't even seen.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what, like, even if they saw the commercial, like, it would have been a hilarious joke also if they were like, oh, Squidward, like, you were in that commercial last night. You had a wig.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
What would you change?
I don't think I'll change anything.
Interesting.
You know, I wouldn't change anything.
All right, solid. And yeah, I don't know. This is definitely a banger, and moral at the end is that SpongeBob should just stick to making Krabby Patties. Because obviously the audience was all about it, and, you know, it was solid. I think, you know what? Striped Sweater for sure was the highlight of this episode. And I'll say this also, when we get to the movie, the second Krusty Krab, that may come into play. But anyway, here's the real banger. Can you spare a dime?
Can you spare a dime?
Mr. Krabs has that on replay on his Spotify, man.
Definitely. The only song.
Yo, that's it. So, can you spare a dime? So, Mr. Krabs, SpongeBob, and Squidward are closing. When they're doing their final money count, Mr. Krabs is like, I'm missing a dime, and he naturally accuses Squidward. Squidward is obviously like, it wasn't me on that Shaggy status. So he quits. He's like, I'm tired of this, which, honestly, good for Squidward. Unfortunately, what he realizes is the real world is
the worst mistake of his life.
What is this dude's resume?
Bro,
did he try?
That's his first and only job.
Yo.
Bro.
And that's crazy.
He couldn't survive. He couldn't survive, yo. That's crazy.
I do have a story, though. There is something similar to this episode. We'll get into it a little later.
All right.
But, yeah, and, you know, when he's down on his luck living on the street, lost the box.
Oh, my God.
Yo, spare change.
Spare change,
Are you Squidward Tentacles? Sign here, please.
Bro, took the box
took
right
the box.
from him.
Yeah.
Man, that's kicking a man while he's down for real.
The box.
He was living in a box. They came in. He signed it too.
He signed it, and he ate his paintings. What about your paintings? Nobody would buy them, so I had to eat them.
He ate his paintings. Yeah.
Box stomach. I'm like, wow,
that's crazy.
And he was confident too when he quit. He's like, I could be a football
I
player.
don't need this job.
Exactly. I could be a king, an astronaut. Like, you'll see, SpongeBob. Man. That's also hands down like favorite transition too. Like, that's up there for one of my favorite jokes in here.
Oh my God.
So SpongeBob takes him in. He's like, I'm gonna be a good friend and just take him in. Squidward takes advantage of it. What is it? Goes from a couple days to a couple weeks to a couple months. And then so much longer that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one. Insane.
Man, had to be a year.
Over a year, hands down. And, you know, we're about to go in on this episode. We're about to go deep. So I'll start. What's your favorite joke? There's a lot in
There's
these.
so many jokes.
Give me like top 3.
Uh,
Top 3.
okay. When Squidward is at SpongeBob's house in his bed, taking over, and so SpongeBob becomes like a maid at some point and is like doing everything for Squidward, bringing him food. He got comic books on the bed. He's doing all types of stuff. So basically, he's owning SpongeBob right now. And so, however long it was that Squidward was there, SpongeBob finally had enough. And so, honestly, it's just a famous scene. He's like, the people's job to do that job.
What are you saying?
What are you saying?
Yo.
Yeah, so definitely that's a favorite joke. With Squidward. Sorry, not Squidward. When Mr. Krabs is on the phone, he's like, "What have children ever done for me?"
Oh no! Donate to the children's fund. Why? What have children ever done for me? That's up there. We have that both on there.
That is
Savage.
Mr. Krabs to a T.
Yo.
What have children ever done for me?
The way that he said it with his face too, like, why? What have children ever done for me? Like, what?
Oh my god.
The savageness.
That is too funny. And then just how like comically large Mr. Krabs' dime is at the end.
Yeah.
Like the what is that? Like
That was
a wheel?
Yeah, like that was for
The
sure
first
like
wheel?
the giant boulder. Like this thing was like, how is that even a currency? Like that thing looked like a rock. And you know, like I need to really do a deep dive on like the history of currency because
I know, right?
I feel like if they really put that in as an Easter egg and that is legit what the first dime looked like, obviously not to that size, but if it really looked like that, that's kudos on the animator's part.
Maybe because like
It wouldn't
maybe not
surprise me.
cavemen, but like maybe I don't know, when we started like doing village stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
villages and stuff.
Villages, definitely like a little before medieval time, maybe, because they still had like pop up shops for like livestock goods.
But they had coins back then, though.
They did. But I'm also thinking, like, as a currency, though, like, would that even work? Because if it's a rock, it's like, well, they're everywhere. It would have to be like some, you know,
Yeah,
back in the day, they would trade spice.
true.
So,
True.
you know, real talk, like, I'm about to look this up.
Were black people cavemen?
Were black people cavemen? I'm sure there were black people that were cavemen. But, you know, did they, like, that's interesting. All right, so when the world was Pangea, theoretically, you know, like, and even in Egypt, like, they had slaves, so, like, they had to migrate from something.
But
Okay.
caves, though? They didn't migrate from caves. did
No, and there weren't any geographically speaking, but from the standpoint of where humans were,
they? Yeah.
yeah, because obviously Africa is closer to the equator.
Yeah.
I don't think huts maybe huts. And I know Neanderthals, like, I'm going on a deep dive now. It's like they would fight like, you know, creatures, but
Yeah.
the traditional caveman of like fire, like things like that,
Yeah.
I don't think so. But okay, this was the first dime. Also, I love that
That this
the SpongeBob thing came out.
that is a
from-
meme worthy moment for sure.
From 1821. Oh my goodness.
Let me see what.
From 1821. The first dime.
That's the first dime, 1821. That seems early.
Well, dime as
Sorry,
we know.
late.
Well, currency wise, the first U.S. dime, that makes sense.
Okay.
The first U.S. dime. I mean, currency throughout the world, though,
Yeah.
you know, because remember,
We'll
we
have to look
separate.
it up later.
Yeah. Anyway, the point is, yo, history lesson. You get a history lesson for free on here.
Right.
But yeah, hands down, that was hilarious. And I don't know what Mr. Krabs is going to do to that dime after he got it back.
Bro, he was about to make love to that dime.
He was hugging that thing.
He said, "Leave us,
leave us." He said, "Aye, lad, just leave me and the dime alone."
Yo,
I'm like,
he was
what?
about to do something strange.
All right, top three, because there isn't just one.
All right, go ahead, Jared.
First, and I'll do it in order. First thing, that transition. When Squidward is like, "But the next time you see me, I'll be living large." Hard cut, spare change. Spare change, ma'am. I'm like,
But yo, reality.
hey, listen.
That's an underwater America. That's crazy.
Low key. And
that's crazy.
Obviously homelessness takes place everywhere, but it is definitely
underwater.
Underwater Sheesh. Too.
People walking past them.
Yo, they didn't even care. They said, "Come on, Billy, get away from the weird man." Like, it's insane. They did not care about Squidward.
No, they did not.
And also, like, he obviously lost his house, so it went to the bank.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy that the laws in Bikini Bottom, it's like, wow, they really did not care. So that's the first one. Yeah. The second one, oh yeah, hands down, where SpongeBob is just doing all the job things. Like the first thing, oh, here's alphabet soup, get a job. Oh, why don't you? Where's my crossword puzzle? Here you go, and it's like job listings. You know, I'm allergic to newsprint. The TV show.
I'm allergic to newsprint is crazy.
The puppets. Where are you going?
Get that away from me.
Get that away. And even at the end, now I said this too, like,
get that responsibility away from me.
Facts. Yo, and I said this when we, like, listen, this has been building up to this moment. Now, obviously, if you've listened to us since the beginning, we do so many deep dives on how SpongeBob just gets butchered by Mr. Krabs, gets taken advantage of. Yeah. I'm so happy to report that in this episode, all of that anger came out, and he said, "Listen, you crustaceous cheapskate."
Yo, that is a great insult.
It did.
Crustaceous cheapskate.
And he choked him out.
Yo, he choked the life out of him.
He pulled a Bart Simpson with Homer. Like,
yo, for real. He was shaking them all around in a circle.
Exactly. Eyes were squinting. I'm like,
yeah. Oh, when Squidward squeezed his eyes.
Yup.
Here.
It's just insane. Because, like, obviously Mr. Krabs...
his eyes are kind of crazy.
Oh, yeah. For a crab also.
They're, like, protruding out.
But, yeah, like, no, I just felt... It was hilarious because of how true it was. It's like, you know what? This is what you need, Mr. Krabs. And, yeah, hands down. As for meme-worthy, oof. I'm really trying to think. For sure, the first dime is one.
Yeah.
I don't know about the maid outfit.
No. Spare change, ma'am, is definitely mine.
Spare change.
Whose job to do that job is one. The soup, get a job.
Get a job.
That, oh my God, that's a prime one.
That is 100%. I've seen that. Dang. Yeah, there's a lot in here. Like, this is honestly a contender for, like, one of the...
This is a top episode location. This is like a low key.
Yeah. And then, what would you change?
Nothing.
Solid.
No, I wouldn't change anything.
I'm in the same boat, too. I wouldn't change anything. I think this was a solid episode.
Yeah.
Ending, it's a shame that it kind of reversed itself, because then Mr. Krabs is like, "Oh, you just put the dime in me pants." And it's just like, we're back to where we started, huh?
Right. Like, grow up.
All right, now, brief story time. Now, this episode, you mentioned that Squidward left out because it's like, well, why didn't he make it? It's like, well, that's his only job he ever worked.
Yeah.
So I have a little story time, make it brief. I knew a coworker where he was a manager. His only job was working at this one place. I cannot disclose what it was, but what I will say is it's a normal retail chain store. That is all I will say. Now, he was there since he was 16 years old. 16, first ever job. When I met him, he was maybe in his mid to late 20s, I'd say, around that ballpark range. And he was still at this job. He moved up in the company, which realistically, okay. He got fed up and he walked out. He didn't quit the appropriate way. He didn't put in his 2 weeks. He just said, nah, out of respect of what happened in that situation, I'm dipping. Now, because he did that, obviously he cannot put that on his resume. He couldn't put his...
Oh, that's his only job.
Yup. I saw him. Now, at first I was like, oh, like, you know, just I didn't think of him now. I saw him later on in life. It was tough, man. A couple years later, he was at another retail chain store. Just as an employee. And I'm just like, not a manager.
Was he making bank at the first job?
He was making bank at the first job he was at. He had to have. He was a store manager.
Lord,
but at this place, I'll just put it this way: he was a cashier. Power to the players. That's the only Easter egg I'll give you. He went from a store manager, to a GameStop. Man, that I will say. I was like, oof. It was a good reflection, but I thought of this episode. I'm like,
sheesh.
But
that's cold-blooded, man.
Listen, this is a lesson. This is a lesson to all you listening. If you gotta quit a job, don't burn any bridges. Quit the right way unless you plan on never going to that place again.
Yes.
Oh, man, Keels. What were you about to say? He's like, well.
It's okay to burn a bridge or two.
No!
It's okay to burn a bridge or two. Just don't burn too many bridges.
Yeah. Or you end up like Squidward.
Exactly. You don't want to end up on the streets.
It's on the streets, and then worse, you're in somebody else's house mooching them.
Oh, man.
Yo!
I'll try not to be a burden.
It'll take a couple weeks. SpongeBob, where are you?
I know demand this stuff. Is he crazy?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just insane that he really got away with that. Like, and Squidward was already mean to SpongeBob, but this is like a whole new level.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, everybody turned his back. He had no family. He said, I was thinking that, like, what about Squidward's mom?
Oh my goodness, yeah, true.
She picked up the phone. I ain't helping y'all broke.
Right.
Yo, that's it.
And then he has the nerve to continue to be mean to him.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, he took you into his house. Ungrateful.
Dang. Well, any final thoughts?
Nope. No final thoughts.
All right. Well, until I was going to say, stick with us, stay subscribed, leave a comment. You know what? Drop in the comments. What was your first ever job? What'd you do?
Please.
Yeah.
Comment. If you watch it, comment. We will engage with you.
For real. Don't make it sound desperate, Keels.
We're desperate.
Please. We're more desperate than the job market is today. Please.
Nah, man. It'll be cool for some feedback, though, man.
Nah. But yeah. Stick with us. Subscribe. Until next time, this is Jared.
This is Keels.
Another episode of Bikini Bottom Banter in the bag.
Thanks for tuning in to another fantastic episode of Bikini Bottom Banter. Don't forget to follow Bikini Bottom Banter on TikTok and Instagram for even more content. Subscribe to them on YouTube and Anchor, plus turn on bell notifications to be updated on their latest episode. And if you've got your own jellyfishing stories or favorite SpongeBob moments, remember to share them with us. You might just hear them on our next episode. So until then, stay bubbly, keep smiling, and remember, subscribe to Bikini Bottom Banter to know all the under the sea.